Hi Goose Bay families, it's Miss Schubert here to explain our new pickup and drop-off procedures here at Goose Bay. This year we're doing things a little bit differently. We're doing a curbside drop-off and pickup for all students who are not riding the bus. What I'm going to do is show you a couple different maps and try my very best to explain how it's going to look this year. If you still have questions, please feel free to reach out to your classroom teachers or our front office and ask questions. We want to make this as smooth as possible for everyone. And the last thing I'll ask you to do is, since this is new for everyone, we hope that you can join us in practicing patience and kindness. Let's start with arrival. Parents, when you come to drop off your child, you'll pull in the same way as always, pulling off Hollywood, coming into our school. You'll notice that we have a crossing guard right before you get to the crosswalk at the front of the building. That's where you'll stop. You can let your student out of the car, wave them goodbye, and then we'll take it from there. The first couple days, there'll be a bunch of people out with clipboards directing your student where to go. Every teacher has a color. Those students will receive a sticker and that color, and then be directed to where their classroom is.
Bye, kids!
Please make sure you stop at all stop signs. Now let's talk about dismissal at the end of the day. Remember how I said that every teacher had their color? This next map, you'll need to know your teacher's color in order to know where to pick up your student. This is what one of the colored signs looks like. See how the color's on the outside and the teacher's name is nice and big? This is what you're going to want to look for when you pull up to grab your student at the end of the day. This year, we'll be having staggered pickup times. If your student has a last name that begins with A through H, your pickup time will be 3:30. If their last name begins with I through P, their pickup time is 3:40. And Q through Z will be 3:50. If we adhere to these times, it will mean less backup up on Hollywood Drive and in our school campus. If you're a first grade parent, you're going to want to follow this pink line. You'll want to pull up in front of where your student's teacher's color is. Don't worry, we'll have signs out there and people directing you where to go. If you're a second grade parent, you're going to want to follow this orange line. This parking lot is the parking lot in front of our school where most visitors park. You'll drive through that parking lot and pull up in front of your teacher's color sign to get your student. And last but not least, if you're a kindergarten parent, you're going to drive through what used to be our staff parking lot. You'll want to pull up in front of your student's teacher's colored sign to get your kindergartner. If you have multiple little wolves to pick up, we ask that you follow this plan until we can get things going pretty smoothly. After, we can develop a plan to make sure your little wolves are together, ensuring an easy pickup. In order to keep everybody safe, please don't forget to stop at all stop signs. One of the most important things that you can do to help us is to have your ID ready. This allows us to keep our students safe and to send them home with the right people.
Hello, so good to see you. Can I please check your ID? Wow, thank you so much for having that ready. You're awesome. Here's your kiddo. Woohoo!
Remember, our #1 job here at Goose Bay is to keep your students safe. We hope that over time and practice, we can make this a smooth and safe transition at the end of every day.